Alright. Don't know why my video output's so low, but yes, this is posted. People can see it. A little early, so I will wait for a bit. See if the stream will catch up. Apologies for the buffer. So, this Deep Space D-6. I don't know why there is such an awful glare. Let's try to fix that. Seriously, still? I'm going to remove all the light in here. And there's still glare. There's literally shadows in here. And there's a glare. I just don't know. How is there a glare in here? Anyways. Maybe it's just the way the camera is tilted. So it's a crew assignment game, survive the depths of space. So what's really cool about this is if you ever read an old Choose Your Own Adventure space book or whatever, the game box is set like that. You want to quickly see. It is a solo game, as mentioned in Solitary and all that. Why is it not focusing? Anyways, also what's cool is that there's like a magnetic seal. It looks like a book. And you open it up and everything fits nicely inside. There is kind of instructions there. It has some dice, instructions, infirmary, which is good, and then the ships. I will go with the basic ship. There's 4 different ships. There's this one that has heavy missiles. We have this one, which is the ship I'm going to use. We have this one, which is not. It's this weird drone ship. And lastly, we have this alien ship. The backsides, as I'll show for the main ship that we're using, has like description. Gameplay notes. Halcyon is a well-built ship, making it ideal for beginners and new players. Its lasers can be boosted to output significant damage, or can be split among multiple targets. Stasis beam is a powerful tool when used defensively. Do not trade priorities over charged ships. Commanders can be used on all other commanders. These are just some basic stats. But this is the ship. This is how we set it up. There's an infirmary. There's this This is like a variant where you can use this where you can send people to infirmary to do awesome things. So this deck has 6 Ouroboros cards that they say you can either throw them in the deck and shuffle them, and when you come across it, I don't forget if it's 3 or 6, then you have to fight the Ouroboros. But I prefer the other variant way, which is you keep them all out, and once you finish this deck of encounters, then you get to fight the Ouroboros. And see if you survive. I have not won many times. I've won a couple times. Alright. So, I'm not that close to the game to prioritize the camera, but... So, shuffling up the encounters cards, and I'll just put it above here. Alright. Just a little bit about this board. See the ship, numbers, stuff, things. I have a hull of 8. So the ship has 8 hit points. That's what this tracks. And this is my shields, level 4 shields. I apologize if that's not the most clearest. This webcam apparently has issues. I don't know if it's just because I'm on a Mac or not. This game has dice checking, worker placement, and what's going to happen is you roll all 6 dice, and then you work and place them. Oh, look. Red, I mean, each ship has a different abilities, but they're typically the same. Red is to fire. In this case, of fire lasers, I get 1 damage and +2 for each additional laser. So if I had 2 lasers, which I actually did roll 2 lasers right here, I would get 3 damage instead of 2, and they can be divided up as I see fit. There are, like that missile ship that I first showed, each red die can only hit 1 target. Purple is good. In this case, it returns all units from the infirmary. So if they're in, infirmary, then you can do that, and you can return these, which we'll go over later. We have the green, which recharges your shields completely, not just 1 space. And in this case, the ship, it can do a stasis beam, which stasis beams, you put the dice on them, and they cannot activate on their turn. We'll go over that, obviously, some more. Simple repair hull. And much like the fire lasers, if you have multiple repair holes, you get +2 for each additional dice. So, and then we have 2 more. We have the command side. This command, each ship, they do something a little different. I should get a better close-up on these dice because it's really nice. These are indentations. So it is not just, this is straight up indentation. Focus. There you go. But you can see that lip there, total indentation. So in this case, you can change a crew die to any phase. So if I had this, I could change this to a QQQ. Lastly, threats. So there's up here 3 threat. If I ever get 3 threat, these instantly go to the return, but see that symbol? That matches this deck. So that means if I ever get 3, I have to flip them over. So that's a basic overview of how it plays. Basically, you roll 6 dice, you use them, then you flip over 1 threat card, and then you roll this dice to see if any threats activate. To start the game, we also have 2 threats that come out. So that's what all this is for. This is how much health they have. This is an example of a threat. He's not so great. So that means if I roll 3 or 4, he activates, and I get -2 hull. Now, the only thing I'm unsure of, I think also when damaged, The reason why I'm unsure about this whole send to infirmary, I don't know if he activates, you send that to infirmary, send any fire lasers, guys to, because there are other cards that bottom part is, hey, if you can spin, instead of using it as a laser, you can spin this die to get rid of this ship, but that guy goes to the infirmary. So it's kind of interesting. I think that's like the only card like that. Then we have Raiders, which has 2 hit points. Activates a 1 and 4, -1 hull, ignore shields. So unless it says ignore shields, the shields are going to do duty. And yes, I did say duty. So let's start this off. I'm rolling as I knock everything out of the way. I should have a nice rolling box, but I don't. Didn't think that far ahead. Alright, so this is my results. I'm going to use this to change let's change you to laser. And I'm going to take advantage of this during the sign phase, which we are in the sign phase. You may send a unit to the infirmary to change another available unit to any phase. So I will. You have plenty of shields, so he'll be in the infirmary. To change you to pew pew pew, and so that's 3 damage. So I will take 2, so 1 damage, 2 damage, so he's gone, and then 3 damage. I mean, I guess you're supposed to assign them all and then do their duties. And then I'll use the stasis beam on this so it can't activate. And I will use this to return all units from the infirmary to return. Now I flip over 1 card. Flagship. 4, 5, and 6 activates, -3 hull. And then I roll the D-6, and I roll 5, -3 hull. So I move my shield down 1, 2, 3. And then I pick up all my dice again. Now, I mean, you'll eventually see it, but if I don't have... Oh. Alright, so this roll threat, it instantly goes to there, immediately. There's nothing I can do about it. Unless I use this die, which I will, to return this. It's never good, if I have the threat in between rounds, it stays there, so I roll fewer dice. So you keep on going until you either succeed or you have no more dice to roll. We're going to fire lasers, we're going to change you. Fire lasers, that's 3 damage. So this ship is going up. And this dice can't do anything because it's just a lonely captain. There's no captain thing to do. Alright, add another Corsair. 4, 5, 6, -2 hull. Of course, 5. -3 and -2, so 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is not good. This is not going well. I have 4 hit points in my hull left. And I just rolled 2 of you. Alright, I'm going to use you to power up the shields. And I'm going to use you to change the... Oh, I don't want... Let's go pew pew pew. And do 3 damage. So... 1, 2, 3. I don't know if that's the best move. Oh my gosh, another... Eric! Alright, so I rolled a 2. And since none of these have 2, we're good. Except there's 4 dice stay up there. Awful. And now I have 3 because I rolled a threat. These get returned and I instantly draw a new threat. Strike Bomber. 3 and 4, and send a unit to infirmary. It's not good. Alright. Q No, let's risk it. I'm going to kick this in firm. Oh, I can't do that. Alright, I want stasis beam, the striker bomber. Strike bomber. Which you cannot see. There we go. And this thing will do absolutely nothing. Because there's nothing it can do. But I am doing 1 damage to you. Losing people is pretty awful. Fighter. 2 and 4, minus 1 hull. Alright, I roll the dice. I rolled a 3. This would activate, but since I stasis it, it doesn't. Next turn. So, like I said, you keep on doing this. Rolling these dice. Oh gosh, I instantly rolled 3. Alright. Assault Cruiser. Man, all the super heavy cards are coming out immediately. This is not good. If you didn't see, that's minus 2 hull when it hits. Sorry, this dice on here was 8. Man, so I will change you to laser. Blow up the strike bomber. And I'll use this to repair 1 hull. So I'm at 5 hull now. Fighter slides over. Another fighter, minus 1 hull. 3. 3. No one has a 3, so therefore I'm safe. I'm lucking out with the activation rolls. Alright, so I have 1 threat. This was a actual shoot. I'm going to use this to repair 1, so I'm up to 6. These are my other dice rolls. I will command you to be laser and laser, so I have 3. So I can do 1. I'll just destroy you for 3. And oh, I can return you. Alright. Flip over card. Shield platform protects external threats. Alright, so we haven't really gone over that. This is external. This is internal. We just haven't come across any internals. So that means I destroy a shield platform before anything else. Before I can destroy anything else. 1. Nothing activates a 1. Once again, this is a fighter. Same as this thing, which is 2 and 4. This is 4, 5, 6. This is 4 and 5. So, my next thing is, let's aim for that shield platform. I have a whole lot of command. For all this shooting, command this to be another laser. So that's 3. You're blown up. Let's get 1 more repair. So I'm up to 7. So I'm only 1 hull down. And then I will command you for additional 2 more points. Let's blow up the Corsair. Yeah. Flip the card. Don't panic. Nothing happens. There are, I believe, 6 in this game. Yes, there are. No, yes, there are 6 Don't Panic cards, and depending on how many you put in the game, that determines how easy and hard it is. Basically, that just means nothing gets added, but you still roll this dice. 6. There is no 6 to be activated. So it's your next turn. Let's do this. Oh no! Dice down. Gosh. Alright. Alright. Awful. I have 2 threats. You have 1 laser. You have 1 shield. Oh, I knocked this. But I'm at 4 and 8. Let's blow up 1 fighter. And I will stasis the big assault cruiser. Solar winds. This -5 health and discard. So this just sits there. There's nothing I can do about the solar winds. It's going to happen. 4. -1 hull because of the fighter. So I just gotta hope that I roll a 2 at a convenient time. Oh, I forgot to use you. Oh well. And instant threat. Orbital cannon. Roll 3 cannot be damaged unless it's the only threat. That is not good. So we're gonna stasis the cruiser and stasis the orbital cannon. Because I don't have a whole lot I can do this turn. Strike bomber. We've seen this before. Here's another one. 1. There is no 1s. So next turn. Another threat. We have 3 engineering, a laser, and that thing. I will use this thing to get rid of you. Actually, no. I will send one to the infirmary to change you to a laser. And I will use you to return you from the infirmary. And I have final shield, so you'll just do nothing. So I have 3 lasers. So let's blow up this bomb. So that's 2, 1, 2. And we'll blow up the fighter for 3. Flip one over. Nebula. Oh, Nebula, that's awful. Shields are offline. Roll any of those. -1 health to Nebula when destroyed. Shields are back online. So what that means, you remove this, and I instantly have no shields. Put that little token there. That's not good. 1. At least this goes down 1. And nothing else activates. So that's good. So the only 6 threat. 3 with threat. Oh look, nothing happens. Now the only thing is I'm not sure if I can attack the Nebula. Sometimes I play that I can, sometimes I don't. I will change you to a shoot and you to a shoot. So I can get 3 damage. Assault carry has 1 damage left. Flip this over. Alright, this is the first internal threat. Cloaked threats. After the threat phase, roll. So what happens is this goes over here. And this will only go away if I spend a green die on. And how order goes, I roll dice 2. So whenever you roll the threat die, do all internal threats first, and then you do the external. Starting with 4, working your way down to 1, starting from the outside, working your way, or starting inside and working your way out, I believe. But unfortunately, cloak threats me, and I roll a 2, that means they're going to activate again. Though, the good side of rolling a 2, or anything, my shields are back online, and the Nebula is gone. But I have to roll a threat again. So that's not good. 1, nothing happens. So that wasn't as bad as I made it out to be. Oh, I rolled a 2. Solar winds. Once again, if you almost forgot like I did, I lose 5 health. So from 8 down to 3. I have 3 health left. So that should be my priority next turn, is getting my shields up and repairing my hull once again. Woo! Let's recharge the shields. And then I have all the laser guns. So that's 3. So that's more than enough to blow up these 2. Assault carrier and orbital cannon. I'm going to send you to the infirmary, give myself 1 repair. And sometimes this happens. I've had a couple turns in a row where I'll have nothing to do, but I have all this stuff to spend, so I just move them there. And then nothing happens. Roll. Oh, that's right. I need to use this green right here to get rid of the cloak threats. Well, there's nothing to roll, but you'll occasionally get to a point like this where, like, oh, I have to roll. And you still have to roll because you could roll a bunch of threats and lose all your die. Purple to get you back. You actually. So this is, you use it how you want. I will send you to the infirmary to turn you into this so I can get 3 points of fixing. 1, 2, 3. Gain the system. Shield is fully charged. And return all units from the infirmary. Infirmary. Meteoroid. 1. -1 meter health. When destroyed, -5 health. So in this case, obviously you can blow up the meteoroid. 5. Nothing. Alright, roll the dice. Try to survive. I'm actually having a pretty decent game right now. 3. 1, 2, 3, and I will go ahead and use that to change you to that and finish off, blow up the meteoroid and take 5 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These dice are pointless, so flip over a new one. Rescue Soldier. So this is another one, like an intro. So if I have this achieved, it becomes kind of like an ability, one-time use ability that I can use later. There's nothing to roll, but I'll roll anyways. 5. Alright, so I roll again. And all 3 threats. Instant. Alright. Robot Uprising, another internal. I'm going to have like a series of internals. Right? Send a unit to infirmary. One of those happens. So I will send you there to change you into a gear. Fix that, and you send there. So, this goes away. Comms office. You may not assign those guys until that's fixed. Doesn't matter at all. Alright. So, 2 threats. Fix that up with the wrench, the gears. And then I have a bunch of lasers. I will discard you to go to the infirmary to turn you into one of these to fix this. To discard to reroll all detected. And I get a gear for fixies. And this, which I will change you to a gear as well. Now I'm going to change you to a shield. Get that shield. Alright. So I use this. It's gone. Interceptor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -1 hull. 5. -1 hull. Alright. So that red dice is still over there in the infirmary. While I have 2 threats here. Ah. Oh. So we'll send you to the infirmary to turn you into a laser and have you return these 2 laser. Flip over another card. Pandemic. Send a unit to infirmary. If I roll 1, roll 2. So just -1 hull. So you can see having 2 threats out there is awful. Having people in the infirmary without getting them back is quite awful. I will fix you up because I don't want anybody in the infirmary if I can help. These 2 to blow you up. This one to fix 1 hull. Panic. Nothing happens. I really don't know where this glare is coming from. I don't know why I rolled that, but I did. It's good habit to roll it to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing on each turn. Alright. Return a that. Nothing to pew pew, nothing to fix, and nothing to command. This is actually going pretty well. Obviously, probably seems. 2, it's a -3 hull. Does not get -3. Alright. Alright, let's blow up this destroyer. Can we do it? Apparently not. I mean, we probably can. Fix our shield, and I will change this one to a pew 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 to blow it up. Cosmic existentialism must be completed before any shield people can be assigned. I roll it, nothing happens. Come on, shield. What? You are not a shield. Oh, and a threat. Well, that's good because I have 2 lasers. Assault carrier! -2. So I have 2 lasers, so that's 3. 1, 2, 3. This does nothing. And here we go. Raiders. -1 hull. Ignore the shields. That's not good. 1, nothing. Alright, let's roll all our dice again. Come on, green and a bunch of attacks. We got 1 green. Let's go ahead and use that. Get the cosmic existentialism out of the way. We have 2 lasers, so we can blow everything up. That's 3 damage. We're good to go. These are pointless. Warp. All threats recover 1 health, and it takes 2 greens to fix that. And there's no threats, but it would have recovered 1 health. So that would have been bad. Alright, so, want to get 2 greens? Come on. I have 1 green, 1 threat, and I will have you to change to a green to get rid of the warp. So this is surprisingly going super well. I have a bad feeling something is about to turn for the worse. Space Pirates! -2 hull. 6, -2 hull. 1, 2. Come on, we can take these Space Pirates. Arg. Space Arg? Arg! Okay. Finish that. Return you. Pew pew pew, and turn you to more pew pew pew, so we can pew 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 them out of the space. Flip my card over. Bounty ship. 1 and 2. Destroy all shields. -1 hull. That's. Alright, we need, yeah. So there's a lot of different things that can happen to you. Did I accidentally pick up one of my threats? I hope not. So that's, he's blown up. This is working out entirely way too well. I'll give you my statistics afterwards. Launch strike bomber. 1. But this variant, sending somebody back to the infirmary to change the results of another die, that is a variant because there's the basic one. I think that helps. So Q dead. Alright. Panel explosion. You may not assign gears until I play a purple. Alright. Let's do it again, purple. So I will send my gear to change you to a purple to fix that. And I just have 2 lasers that are doing nothing. Scout. If you lost hull this round, lose 1 additional hull. So they can be annoying. I didn't lose hull, so I don't lose additional hull. So I only have 3 dice. So this is sending to the infirmary is bad because, hey look, I only have 3 dice left. And potentially I can lose dice, but I got a bunch of dice. Mercenary. If no threats activate this round, -2 hull. So, unless I blow up these guys, I'm going to get -3 hull every round. But I do have 2 lasers, so I can blow up this dude. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, I have to flip the card over. Distracted. Oh. Return this unit, then the card. So I have to put a unit there. It doesn't matter because it's at the end of a round. I guess like if it was in the middle of round 5, nothing happens. I guess if it was in the middle of round, you pick whatever dice you want. I don't believe they... when this card is revealed, immediately place a crew member on empty die. This unit is unavailable until... Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Your choice. Oh, see, this is... Alright, I'm changing you to a this thing to get you back. See, I'm running out of dice. Hijackers. So there's 2 ways to beat this. I can either do 2 commands or blow it up. Come on, 4 or 3. 4. Sweet. But I also get -2 whole. But the important part is I have dice back. I got to the end and died because, or lost because I didn't have any dice. So that's the real issue with Infirmary and why it's such a gamble to openly submit people to it. Don't panic. Yes, I am playing easy because I don't. Yeah, eventually I will try hard, or like start doing it. But like I want to get the base, and it's a good idea to show you guys what the base game is kind of like beforehand. Nothing happens again. I don't know why I'm rolling this because that is stasis. But it's a good habit to roll. In this dice checking game. Oh, wow. Fighter. 2, 4, -1 whole. Alright. Q, Q, Q. We're going to stasis this guy. And we're going to blow up the scout. Flip over card. Invaders. 2, 4, Center Infirmary. So I need 2 soldiers to take care of that. I rolled a 1. Nothing happens. Ooh, sweet. I have all my dice. Alright, you go away. I'm going to tell you to command you to be a laser thing to blow up that because I don't want invaders doing bad things. That was stasis. That was stasis. Boost morale. If I roll 6, I get to return one of those and then discard this. I feel like some of these specialty cards I don't really use them because I feel like they're super high contact situations. 5, nothing happens. And most of the time when I get them, I don't care or cannot use their ability. See, I mean, watch next turn I'll roll a 6, and it won't matter. Interceptor. Alright, so we'll have some pew pew pews, and then command some more pew pew pews. So let's 1, 2, let's get rid of let's do 3 for the hijackers. Flip you over. Rescue telepath. Discard to look at the next 5 cards of the threat deck. That's, I mean, there's only 3 here and it will go there, so that's like the prime example of one that I don't really care about. 4. Alright, -1 to whole. So once again, you go check here, nothing. 4. Start from top to bottom, -1 whole. -1 whole, -2, so that's -3. 1, 2, 3. It would matter more if one of them was like, all your shields are gone. Haha. That's not the case. So I'm not too worried about what exact order. Ooh. Alright. Let's have you change this to a QQQ. We'll blow you up. You're getting you back. And then this dude will change. Sure, let's do this. And then 1, 2. Friendly fire. Immediately send all to the infirmary, then discard. Oh, that's not good. 3, nothing, 1 hull. So I didn't fix my shield. Darn friendly fire. Alright. So you're gonna tell this guy to turn to you to return all you. And you are gonna do nothing. Yep. More space pirates. Arrgh. Alright, 2. And this was a 2, so -1. Alright, I need to get my shields up. Oh, wow, this is an awful roll. Alright, we're going to discard 1 to turn you into a shield. And then we're going to use you 2 to repair 3 onto full shields. Warbird. Ignore shields, 3 health. It's only 1 hit point though. 2, -1. Oh, you're in. Well, I'm going to tell you to turn you into a pew 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 and blow you up world border, and use it. All right, now we have the Ouroboros. There's 6 cards here, and the object is to get rid. The object is to clear all the cards. Alright, so flip over the first one. Hydro Cannons. You can tell it's Ouroboros by the symbol down there. I rolled a 1, so look at -3 health. Roll 1, 2, 3. Sweet. Laser guns. Shields. I will discard you to change you to a laser gun and do this 3. Boom. I don't know if that was the best idea, but I did it. And that's the important part. Missile array, -3. Ignores shields. 2. -1. You are that. Change you to a pew pew pew. Actually, no. Yeah. And then you will return all you. Pew 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 will blow missile array. Attack matrix. When active, roll the threat die twice. That's awful. And that's a level 2 as well. First roll 6. Return one of these, and then discard. Oh, that is one time it worked out really well. But we have a -2 hull from the Space Pirates, 1, 2, and a -3 hull ignoring shields from the missile array. 1, 2, 3, and second roll. 2, -1 hull. Alright, well we need to destroy the attack matrix ASAP. We need to destroy everything. Another threat. Alright. Man. See, the dice it was so easy because I had good dice rolls, and now it's just like, oh my gosh, what's going on? No one knows. Alright, I'm going to do this to turn, I'm going to do this to turn you into a pew pew pew, shoot you. I guess I'll have to return you, repair, and hope for the best. Hydra Cannons, -2 hull. 3, -2 hull. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 hit point left. That's just dandy. Oh, the attack matrix is out. I think this might be it. This is it. The interceptor blew me up. Or the missile array. One of them blew me up. The other 2 cards for the Ouroboros. The barrier protects the core. Recharge barrier, return to play if destroyed. So anytime you roll 5, it comes back, and this is the core. +1 core health whenever you roll 6 max. So that is this game in a nutshell. Yeah, it is. It is not easy. And that's why I put it on easy difficulty. I'm pulling up the stats on my phone because I have a tracker. I've played 13 times and I've won 3. This will be my 14th time. So 14 out of 30. So just look at some of the other ships. Once again, here's the missile one. The rock does 2 damage for each thing, but it only goes towards one target. I have one with this guy and one with this guy. I briefly tried this drone thing, but I need to give it another shot. And I have not tried the alien ship. If you want to see just the quick stats, 6 offense, 8, and 3 utility. That's for the alien ship. Missile ship is 8 offense, 5 defense, 5 utility. And lastly, the drone ship, 7, 4, 5. So, but that's Deep Space D-6. Yeah, so I enjoy it. It's fun. It's a great box. I'll pull out every once in a while. It's pretty short, as you saw. Sort of short. It says 30 minutes on the box. Obviously, it's a little bit longer, depending on how well you do. But that is Space D6. Hope you enjoyed watching it. This has nothing to do with it. I've been meaning to play this game for a while, but there is a Kickstarter going for the expansion, but you can also get the game with it. The expansion just adds a different deck, and you can get it all together in the deck will fit in here, obviously, because there's a lot of them. But that will do it for this. Thanks if you enjoyed this and the podcast and all other stuff.